I just went through the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru because I had a coupon, and I ordered a French vanilla latte, and she asked me if I wanted cream and sugar with it. And I'm like, what? Just make it the way you normally would make a French vanilla latte. You don't need cream and sugar because it's a latte. It comes with the cream and sugar. This is why I stick to Starbucks. Just saying. Anyway, hi. It is Emily here, and I'm, you guessed it, on my way to work. And people had said that they liked my car vlogs, but they also wanted to hear about my writing and do writing vlogs. So I thought I'd just kill two birds with one stone and talk about my writing as I'm driving to work. And also, I had already filmed a writing video, but it was with my old hair. And I wanted to film a video with my new shiny red copper hair. Hopefully you can see it with the lighting. I don't know if you can see it, but I hope you can, because it's super pretty, and I'm super excited that I now have red hair. Anyway, so, writing, yay! So, the work in progress that I'm normally referring to, I talked about a couple other ones doing like NaNoWriMo and stuff, but the one I'm usually talking about is an urban fantasy. And I've been working on it for the last few years. I did it for NaNoWriMo like 3-4 years ago. I think it was more like 3 years ago. And it's like, and I loved it. It was such a great project. And then the year after that, I worked on something else for NaNoWriMo. And I was like, this isn't nearly as much fun. I miss my other characters. And so I went back to working on the current project I'm on at the moment, and it was so much better. And so now I've been working on revising it and getting all that done, and I'm currently on my 4th draft of it. I thought my 3rd draft was really solid with just like a couple like tweaks here and there. I thought my 3rd draft was really solid, and I was actually getting ready to like start working on query letters, and I have like this huge spreadsheet of all the agents I want to send it to, and I was getting ready for that stuff in the process, and I was super excited. But then my friend Gina, who I was talking with to get some advice about querying, because she's already gone through this process and she already has an agent, and she was like, hey Emily, 150,000 words is too long for an urban fantasy. You need to get this down to 90 to 100,000 words. And I was like, oh. So basically, I have to get rid of at least a NaNoWriMo's worth of words out of my novel. And so that is what I've currently been working on. And I am currently down to 118,000 words. Woo. Woo, go me. I mean, I still have a lot to go, and as I've been like rereading the stuff I've already edited, that still needs tweaking, reworking, but I'm really proud of the work I've already done so far. It's definitely been an experience learning to edit. I've had some help. I have some great beta readers. Mari from My Name is Martinez. She was able to read a couple of like the first few chapters, and she gave me some really great feedback on that. And then Roya from Unicorn Hunter Books, she beta read for me, and she's still finishing out the last couple chapters, and she's been super helpful. She's like the queen of being like, get rid of all of these lines because you don't need them. And so that's been really helpful. And then I have like some other critique partners and beta readers who are not internet-y types. I wanted to give Roya and Mari some shout outs because they've been great. And yeah, so that's been really cool. It's definitely been a process. So basically, I have in my planner, I make my goals for what I want to get done that week. My ultimate goal is to be able to query by my birthday in July. At the rate I'm going, I feel like I could get that done way sooner. But the ultimate goal is to be able to query by my birthday in July. So in my planner, I have the goals of what chapters I want to get done that week. And then I also have a chart of the progress I'm making in cutting words. And it's really weird because usually on like charts, you want to see the numbers go up. But in this case, I want to see the numbers go down. And so it's kind of funny to look at that chart. And yeah, so then the day I am editing, what I do, and I don't know if this is the most effective way, but this is the way I've been doing it. I take my own personal notes because at the beginning of January and December, I reread my novel, just like skimmed it, and I have my own personal notes. So I read my notes, and then I read my beta reader's notes, and I put all of that stuff into the manuscript or the chapter that I'm working on that day. And then I kind of just cut from there. And I also like look at the word count that I have currently for the novel. And then I kind of guesstimate, okay, I could probably get this down to this many pages or this many words. Because I'll be like, oh, hey, I have 6 pages of talking about my main character waking up in the morning and making eggs and going for a run. I really don't need 6 pages of that. I probably only need like a paragraph or 2. And so that's kind of how I've been working on it. And then I see stuff that's actually like important. Although important stuff can be super short. Because sometimes you just need some of that super important stuff to be like really quick because maybe it needs to be hidden and not noticeable, or you just need it to be like a short, powerful punch. And so I've kind of just been like analyzing that and working on that. And there's definitely a lot of chapters and stuff that could be combined. And I have so many like color-coded things and notated things, and it's been great. But then I've been deciding that like at the end of each month, I'm also going to work on my query. And so at the end of January, I rewrote my query, and then I actually rewrote it again this past week, which is the first week of February, just to kind of tighten it up and get a better idea of what I want to talk about in my query. And so I'm on my 4th draft of my query, which has been cool. It's been definitely a learning experience. And my friend Gina, she had recommended to me that she actually really likes working on her queries in the middle of revisions because it helps her to shape what she needs to be focusing on her revisions, and then her revisions also help her shape what she needs to be focusing on in her query. And so that's been really interesting to do those at the same time. And so yeah, that's where I am in my writing and stuff. I do have a couple of new novel ideas in the back of my head, which part of me really wants to get to, but I'm holding off, and because I really want to get these revisions done. Like, these really need to be my focus. And so they're kind of like the carrot dangling, like the treat that I can have maybe at the end of this whole process, or maybe if I have like certain goals made with this process. Like, maybe it's like, well, if you can get the first third of your novel done and polished and revisioned, maybe then you can do a brainstorming page of your new project. So that's kind of where I'm at now. If you are writing, tell me what part of the process you're in. If you have editing and revising tips and query tips, let me know, because these are definitely the biggest learning experience for me, and I would really love to know your process of editing and revising and querying. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next week with a new video. Bye!